The D, man.
Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?
Yo, it's your boy D's Media back again with another video. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel on the road to 100K. Today we're going to talk about Foolio mom's opened up about a time. You know, she was hit 8 times during the beef, Foolio and Ace and they whole entourages in Jacksonville. Let's jump straight into it. I got to give Foolio moms her credit. It take a strong woman to come out and speak on certain things that, especially when, you know, it's involving your son. I send my condolences out to Foolio mom. I know right now she got to be stronger than ever. Not only is the world watching her, but she also got her family, loved ones, friends watching her. So, you know, I send all my blessings and prayers to her, you know. But the fact that, you know, that she was speaking on the instance that, you know, earlier, you know, when Ace and Foolio beef, you know, she could remember a time where, you know, she got hit 8 times, you know, and pretty much she was saying that, you know, after she got hit up 8 times, you know, she was trying to reach out to certain parents to try to squash the beef or to try to bring a sense of awareness to other mothers on what's going on in Jacksonville. And she said pretty much majority of the times that she will reach out, you know, other parents will be like, I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me about that. Quit calling me, telling me what my son doing. But the woman, she's not trying to call you to rat on your son or tell what's going on. She's trying to warn you and tell you like, hey, you know, my son and your son, they in this this deadly beef, and at any given time, my son is coming at your son and just vice versa, you know. I respect Foolio mom for trying to get the mothers in Jacksonville on the page to try to squash the beef, because one thing that everybody know is you might not listen to your big homie, you might not listen to your brother or your mother, but everybody's gonna listen to their mother and their grandma. That's just off the rip, you know. So the fact that she tried to bring mothers together in Jacksonville and squash the beef and it didn't work, you know, she tried, you know. At some points, man, it all comes down to guidance, you know. Whatever type of guidance you had growing up, more than likely in life, that's what you're gonna be. If you had some good guidance around you that taught you how to respect yourself and respect others and be successful, 9 times out of 10, that's what you're gonna be in life. But if you ain't had no guidance and your guidance is people that's in the street, that's, you know, that's doing certain things, then that's what you're more than likely gonna be. And I feel like a lot of these, not even just in Jacksonville, not even Jacksonville, Chicago, I feel like a lot of these inner cities, a lot of kids is getting sucked into certain things because it's no guidance, you know. That's where the guidance is at, you know. A lot of people might not have, you know, a lot of people might not have certain things in life, you know, that you feel like you may need to make you feel comfortable in life. And you might look up the street and see that a guy is offering that, you know. But here it is, he trying to get you to trap for him. But in your mind, you just see certain things that you want out of life. So you see how certain times, if you don't have the resources that you need and the guidance, a lot of times, man, people turn to the streets, you know. And it's unfortunate that, you know, she had to bury her son at 26 years old. But, you know, that's the consequences of the streets, you know. Foolio was out here and, you know, he was trolling, making music videos. He played a big part in the Jacksonville scene being what it is, you know. But the fact that, you know, that this woman is sitting down and she's trying to do her interview and she's trying to bring awareness to the situation, you know, and she's trying to let other mothers know in Jacksonville that the only way that this is going to stop is if we get in it and we talk to our kids, you know. But then again, also, you can fill your son or daughter head up with certain things. When they walk out the door, it's up to them to use it. But I feel like Ace and Foolio, neither one of them used their platform in a positive way, you know, to bring positive things to Jacksonville. I feel like, you know, these two guys could have brought summer jams to Jacksonville. They could have got other artists signed, you know. I feel like it's a lot that they could have did for the Jacksonville community than some of the stuff that they being known for or being alleged to do, you know. But I respect Foolio mom, you know, because it takes a strong mother to come out and speak publicly of a lot of stuff that a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear. You know, people ain't gonna want to hear you coming out and speaking positive and trying to speak on change. You know, a lot of people gonna turn their left ear to it, you know, but that is the right thing to do, you know. You're talking to a mother that just lost her son, you know, to a heated rival beef that's been going on for 10, 12 years, you know? And at some point, it has to change and it has to stop. And it start with the household. It start with the parents getting on these shorties, you know? That's point blank period, you know? I'm pretty sure Ace moms be heavily in his ear or his relatives, you know? And at the end of the day, nobody wants to keep losing people. Nobody wants to see people keep losing their life to the streets at 15, 16, 18, 19, even Foolio age at 26. Nobody wants to see that. So like I say, if anybody want to change in Jacksonville, Chicago, even Detroit, where I'm from, it's going to start with the parents. It's going to start with the parents getting on their kids, and it's going to have to start with the kids actually seeing a sense of purpose in life, you know? If you don't feel like you got no purpose and you wake up every day and you don't feel like you got nothing to live for, you don't got nothing that keep you going throughout the day, 9 times out of 10, you're going to cause destruction, you know? But like I say, man, I respect Foolio mom for coming out and telling her side of the story while she's also grieving. Like I say, Foolio ain't been gone a month, so by her doing interviews and speaking on it, I know it's opening up new wounds. But the fact that she let the world know that she got hit up 8 times and she tried to stop this beef years ago before it even got to the music or anything, that let you know that it's a lot of people in Jacksonville that they want to change, you know, they really want to change. But sometimes you might got to stand by yourself until you get other people to follow along. You know, the beef didn't start in one day and it's not going to end in one day. And that go for not just Jacksonville, Detroit, Chicago, Memphis, St. Louis, Atlanta, California, New York, Birmingham, all these cities that's starting to get out of control. North Carolina, all these cities that's starting to get out of control, man. You know, all these cities, you know, like I say, man, we didn't start the war in one day, so it's not going to end in one day. You know, you can't expect everybody to wake up and one day think like you. It takes time for everybody. A lot of people got to get older and mature for their mindset to change. You can't expect a 16 or 17-year-old to think like a 30-year-old. You know, his mind ain't just developed that far, you know. But like I say, I respect Foolio moms for coming out with her story. And I hope that more mothers in Jacksonville will jump on her bandwagon and try to stop the violence that's going on in Jacksonville. Because like I said, you might think it's a joke in the game because it ain't hit your home yet. But then when it's your son, then that's when you're going to wish that this war would end. So before it get to that point that it hit home and you know that you got a kid that's around that age or maybe in the streets or maybe hanging around certain people, you might want to think about bringing the community together to better it and stop tearing it down. But like I say, the war didn't start in one day, so you can't expect it to end in one day. Peace, positivity, network growth, let's say these kids.
The D, man. Yeah, shout out my nigga from D's Media, you feel me?